Hi, I'm Bill Martorelli, Principal Analyst with Forrester Research. In an era where organizations require more agility than ever to keep up with changing demands of customers, cloud computing has become a compelling method for reaching new markets faster and staying ahead of the competition. As organizations build out complex cloud ecosystems, often with multiple providers, they often struggle with contracting and governance issues that stem from the highly varied cloud services and service level agreements that are offered by various cloud service providers today. Recognizing this challenge, the International Organization for Standardization, or ISO as it is known, an international standard-setting body that develops worldwide technological and manufacturing standards, is establishing standards for cloud procurement agreements and SLA frameworks and technology. This standard, called ISO/IEC 19086-1, is currently under review. When it is released this fall, it will offer some much-needed structure and guidance about cloud contracts that will help inform both cloud vendors and buyers alike. Microsoft recently commissioned Forrester Consulting to conduct a study of cloud procurement practices among companies from various industry sectors from around the world. We wanted to evaluate the various considerations that organizations are including in their cloud agreements and the levels of standardization of those agreements across providers. Our study of 467 enterprise, small to medium-sized businesses, and government organizations found that organizations lack standardization in their cloud agreements and often omit key considerations that are important to their evolving organizations. We uncovered a few key findings, including the following. 1, there's more to cloud vendor selection than merely cost. In an era where business agility is paramount to win, serve, and retain customers, organizations are expanding their use of the cloud. And with cloud technology becoming a common element of nearly all technology services delivery, new skills and expertise are increasingly required, and many organizations must turn to managed service providers to help them transform their existing services into fully baked cloud-based equivalents. Accordingly, businesses have high expectations for their cloud service providers. Rather than solely prioritizing cost in their vendor selection process, they prefer vendors that can lend their business process expertise to help fulfill growing needs for innovation and fulfilling the business technology agenda. But secondly, cloud agreements are often missing key considerations. Many organizations are clearly struggling with the cloud procurement process. For example, 94% of the respondents in our study said that they would like to have changed at least something about their most recently concluded cloud agreements. The unique and dynamic nature of the cloud means that common IT services contract stipulations may not be relevant, while new requirements are constantly needed. Customers often push for very stringent SLAs and penalties, and in turn, the cloud service providers push back. The result is customized and highly variable cloud agreements that often overlook other business-critical stipulations that lead to some level of buyer's remorse as businesses suffer the consequences of suboptimal cloud agreements. Third, published standards help organizations meet new requirements. Evolving business demands will continue to add complexity to the cloud procurement process. Most organizations already use some form of external guidance to help them navigate this complexity and ensure that they are including the considerations that are of the highest priority to them. However, most existing external guidance documents are not that comprehensive. The ISO standard will serve as a much-needed guidance checklist that cloud buyers can use to help ensure that they haven't overlooked any important considerations in negotiating cloud agreements. Forrester has published a thought leadership paper with the study's findings and a summary of the checklist considerations in the standard that can be reviewed and used today. In conclusion, the cloud presents a great opportunity for companies to improve their agility, scalability, and financial flexibility while making new technology investments, but also presents new challenges in defining standards for what buyers and sellers should include in their cloud agreements. The forthcoming ISO standard will serve as a comprehensive checklist that should help make for easier negotiations and higher quality cloud agreements.